I told y'all. I've said it before, and I'm not one of them folks who goes out here and lies to folk and say, I hate to say it, but I told you so. I don't hate to say it.
Right.
I like to say it.
Right.
I told you so. As I said previously, when we got Travis Hunter, I said these other schools may have these so-called Power 5 schools. They may have these bigger, fancier stadiums. They may have these bigger, fancier workout facilities. Okay. They may have all that, but they do not have the culture. They don't have that.
Right.
And there's a new thing out here called NIL. Okay. So, whereas these kids, like brother Kevin Coleman, brother Travis Hunter, and others, they may have said coming out of high school, man, I gotta go to one of these Power 5 schools because I need some bread right now. And them boosters were gonna slide that money under the table. Now these boys know they can go to their culture, get them a legal bag,
Right.
with the
Yes, sir.
NIL,
Yep.
shock the world, and be embraced by their people. I love it.
As you should. As you should. As you should. As you should. It was another great flip. I mean, they brought they pulled them from the likes of Miami and Florida State. And I think Oregon and USC were also tied to it. And I looked at some tape on this kid. He's 5'11", 170 on paper, but he played like he 215. I mean, I was very impressed with his ability, his escape ability. He's hard to bring down on the first tackle. And that's going to be a problem for teams in the SWAC. If you can't get this kid down on the first tackle, the first guy to grab him and can't get him, he can get on down. I liked what I saw on his tape. He just plays much stronger and much bigger than what he's listed as. And that can be, and hey, Shadur can feed him, they're gonna be rough on the rest of the SWAC. I mean, the kid has it. He was returning. They showed some tape where he was returning, and he just does not mind contact. He played a lot of inside, and then they showed some plays, some highlights where he worked the outside and was able to high point the ball, make catch and stuff. But man, his work inside, if that's what they're asking him to do at Jackson State, and let Mr. Hunter work outside, it's gonna be a problem, a whole problem.
Prime did say that Hunter gonna go 2 ways. He told me, when you sign, you better be in shape. All right, and so that's to go with Mr. Weidman out there. Okay, that's to go with the brother we haven't even seen yet. I keep forgetting his name. The brother who didn't play last year.
Quay Davis.
Quay Davis, who was their biggest signee last year.
Yeah.
Woo, it's gonna be some competition.
That's great.
That's good.
That's great.
That's what you want. Hey, we had under that video where I reacted to the Travis Hunter signing. You had a brother come on there, kind of with a cynical remark. I can't really take nothing from him on that. Okay, he said, "I'm happy for JSU, but who he gonna line up against?" He was talking about Travis Hunter like playing cornerback. Like, okay, who in the SWAC gonna be able to like push him and how he gonna show that he really that good? Well, in practice, he got somebody to line up against now, partner.
That's true.
In practice, he got a top guy to battle with every day.
That's true.
Okay.
That's true.
So that they can go ahead and let that steel sharpen steel.
Yeah.
Right there in practice.
Yeah.
So I love it. But I'm gonna tell you one thing though. Oh, before I get into some real shit, I like that you mentioned what I've seen some publications saying that this kid, Mr. Coleman, is like the top slot guy. Okay.
Okay.
And then I don't before this dropped, I wanted us to comment on the former 4-star tight end that they're bringing in, Mr. Kevion Mullins or Kevion Mullins. You know, I'm gonna get that pronunciation right. You know how I feel when we talk to NFL and stuff like that. I like to have a good tight end and slot guy.
You
know
need
what I'm
it.
saying? Like with my Packers, Randall Cobb, when he's healthy, you know, that really helps my team. You know what I'm talking about? The times that my team has won the Super Bowl, we had a good tight end. You know what I'm talking about? We had Mark Chmura back in the day. We had Jermichael Finley with Aaron Rodgers. You know what I'm talking about? I know your team got one of the best tight ends, you know, in George Kittle. We know with Tom Brady, he's had either great tight end play with Gronk, or he had great slot guys with Welker and Edelman, and you can just, you know what I'm saying? So that really helps things, bro. Shador won't have to just be trying to hit guys on those tough routes on that outside. You know what I'm talking about? He can have guys really manipulating the middle of the field. You know what I'm talking about? So from a football standpoint, just getting away from all the pumping circumstance, you know, from a football standpoint, this is going to really help the football team. You know what I'm talking about?
No doubt.
Now, I want to make sure I address this.
Okay.
I might need to goddamn solo this one up.
Solo it up.
Jackson State community, black community. Hopefully, Coach Prime knows this. He needs to be protected. Because what Coach Prime is doing now, okay. Travis Hunter, some folks could say, oh, that was one of his sons. They could have said, okay, that's obvious. Them your kids. This shit starting to look like a trend now. That means you're fucking up the money. And when a black man in America start to fuck up the money, black man in America becomes a target. Either to get bought off. So that's the first thing they do is try to make you flip. They try to make you flip when you're fucking up the money. You know what I'm talking
about?
Right. I remember listening to a tape in which the FBI tried to make Malcolm X flip. It's on YouTube. Y'all can look it up. He was so gangster. Stood firm. Ain't none of that. You know what I'm saying? So they try to make you flip first. But if you stand firm and you don't flip, then these motherfuckers go another route. Now, I'm not saying that these motherfuckers gonna try to kill Coach Prime. I'm not saying that. But digging and trying to find some dirt, trying to throw some allegation, trying to, you know what I'm saying, do something to besmirch him and fuck up his reputation and shit like that, or try to say that the program doing something wrong. When you start fucking with their money, you can do what you want. You know what I'm saying? They let you have your little bit of money when you fuck up their money. Think about the movie American Gangster. We were just talking about Denzel a little while ago off camera. Think about his portrayal of Frank Lucas. See, the Italian mafia didn't give a fuck about Bumpy Johnson and what he was doing for real. Because Bumpy was here, like he might have been the dopest motherfucker in the black community in the streets, but he knew his place. He wasn't. He was below them. But with Frank Lucas, they had to buy their dope from Frank Lucas, and the black man was at the top. One of the dudes in the movie say, this guy is messing up the order of things. He's messing up the natural order of things. They always say like it's natural for the white man to be over the black man. College football world is saying right now that Coach Prime is messing up the order of things. Okay? Two ways it can go. Somebody can swoop in with a bag and try to buy Coach out. He admitted himself that the bags are being offered. They're coming at him left, right. Go look it up. Go look up his interview with Jay Williams and Keyshawn Johnson,
Keyshawn and Max
Max
Kellerman.
Kellerman. Go look it up. So you won't think I'm just bringing up shit. Go look it up. He said they coming. Okay. Hopefully he stand firm, be a real one. I've said on here before, if he stay down Jack State and just he can really, it'd be far more impactful than leaving and going somewhere else and even win a national championship with some of them motherfuckers. I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Because what he would be doing here can really have lasting.
Oh, it'll
Oh
resonate.
my God.
It'll resonate. It'll definitely resonate.
You know what I'm saying? So hopefully he knows that. But if he does stay and he keeps this shit rolling like this, he gonna need us. He gonna need the people behind him. He gonna need the people behind him. History teaches me this now. I'm telling you, you fuck with the money. Dr. King, when he finally got rid of Dr. King, what was he doing? He was speaking out against poverty. And he was speaking out against that war. War makes a lot of money for motherfuckers around here. Okay, so he's speaking out against the Vietnam War, and he was a part of the Poor People's Campaign. That's when Dr. King got killed. Malcolm X was trying to go before the United Nations and put America on blast for all the fuck shit they were doing in the middle of the Cold War. It was America versus the Soviet Union to see who gonna be number one in the world. That could fuck up the money. Okay, so FBI don't give a fuck. We ain't gonna try to protect you if the Nation of Islam try to take you out. Even though we know it's coming, we trying to make the feud worse. You know what I'm talking about? Because we not gonna let you fuck up the money. Fred Hampton, didn't give a fuck about Fred Hampton fighting for civil rights. Fred Hampton was against capitalism as well. The Panthers were against capitalism. So you're fucking up the money. We got to kill this young man. He's too charismatic. He might actually make these folks listen to him. When you fuck with the money, you become a target. So, coach, stay on your P's and Q's. Cross every T, dot every I. You know what I'm saying? Don't trust these motherfuckers. Keep that circle small. And the people, stay down with the brother. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully he stays down because they did it again. They shocked the world. And I want to see it. I'm going to keep saying this in every fucking segment till I see a 5-star come over in basketball. Till I see one of these motherfuckers from the Ball is Life mixtape or one of these YouTube mixtapes and all that kind of shit.
Right.
Come on over and get in that gym.
I think it's necessarily.
As soon as it's Rona over, I'm going to be up in there lit.
I don't think it's necessarily just. The money ain't messed up just yet. Now he getting kids, but I don't think the money's just messed up just yet.
If the trend continues.
If the trend means that they start taking ACC ball off TV and start showing you SWAC ball for real every weekend, because that's the way it goes.
If they start beating their ass,
that too, or beating them.
You keep getting these boys. Coach Prime don't want to take the check game right now, but he keep getting these guys in.
Sooner or later, you got to line up.
He line up.
You got to line up with them. You got to say.
Now you line up against somebody that's supposed to be a check game, but then you put the L on them. You cost them a college football playoff spot.
That's the one.
Because you got a lost Jackson State on your resume. The committee ain't letting you in.
That's the one.
Hold on. Now this fucking up the order of things.
That's the one. That's the one. That's when it gets to the nut cutting.
Fucking up the order of things now.
So I don't know. You know, I think right now, especially with NILs, you know, they're talking about Texas A&M and the type of moves they make to compile money and get kids. And that's why they basically have got the #1 recruiting class in the country because of the way they compile their money, oil money, whatever kind of money, and they can get kids, you know. But when the time comes and Jackson State starts really doing things like that, or when you start seeing Jackson State top 15 program consistently every year, recruiting top 10, whatever, then it's going to be like, all right, yeah, it's a fucking problem now.
Shit, they were top 50, top 60.
Top 50, top 60.
Without these boys.
Yeah.
And that transfer portal is jumping. So again, I'm not saying these motherfuckers gonna try to kill this man. If they try to kill this man on some fucking football, Then okay. First of all, America's already on some bullshit. We just saw the anniversary of the damn January 6th attack. Okay, like America on some crazy shit. But if they try to hurt this man over some fucking football, them got my God. But what I'm talking about is like the program trying to get some motherfuckers on academic fraud or somebody didn't take their ACT and they had somebody else. Like I was watching Lamar Odom interview with my wife and he got caught. Somebody took his ACT form or SAT, whatever it is you take up there. And it scored too high compared to his own scores and shit. They bammed his ass, you know what I'm saying? Which we know that kind of shit. I think D Rose got hit with some shit like that, you know, all that kind of stuff. You know, when they start digging, when they're scared of you.
I agree.
Okay? So we just need to make sure everything is above board. You know what I'm saying?
Or just smoothly covered up.
No, not even that.
Hidden well, like Easter eggs.
Okay, that's how Nick Saban got it. But all we say about Nick, okay? Twitter, look, the running Twitter joke about Nick Saban is every time Alabama lose, like motherfuckers start saying, he finna go and take all them Camaros back.
That's probably true. That's probably true. Probably true. I'm just saying it's how clean is any program now is my thing. So it's all out there. There ain't no such thing now.
But they've always selected, they've always picked and choose who they wanted to punish. Like they got the 30 for 30 about SMU. Yep. SMU. You telling me they were the only program then doing that? Come on, man.
Yeah.
Really? Come on.
Yeah.
So they gave that program the death penalty, bro.
They didn't pay their dues.
They didn't pay their dues. The NCAA commissioner at that time didn't get his bag, huh?
I'm just saying you got to pay dues, man. Corrupt breeds corrupt. So if y'all gonna do this over here, I need mine. Now what's in it for me? And if there ain't nothing in it for me, death penalty.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't got to do that right now. We ain't got to do that. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You got a superstar coach, you got the culture, you know what I'm talking about? We got the NIL deals, you know what I'm saying? We ain't got to do shit. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got to do shit. Make sure these motherfucking boys academically eligible.
Yep.
Make sure they got them do what they supposed to do. Make sure they ain't doing shit to no ladies, you know what I'm talking about? In terms of, you know, out here in clubs or with their girlfriends, like everything above board, keep this bitch rolling.
That's what you're supposed to do.
Bitch rolling. All right. But protect Coach Prime and keep this bitch rolling. Put it on something. My kids wanted me to tell y'all to make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me across all social media platforms, like the videos, and share them. Did I forget anything?
And turn on the post notifications.
Y'all heard them. And also, visit Statement Tees, LLC.com and shop with us. That's Statement Tees. Every t-shirt you wear
makes a statement.